Alrighty, so yesterday you guys should have gone over this. You should have what parts you have on the back of. Oh no. That's okay. So you have this on one side. On your next, we are going over left brain versus right. Left brain versus right brain. So I'm going to read the questions to you. You're going to circle what one is what you think of more. So what do you remember more easily? The face or the name of someone you just met? You would circle one or the other. Next, what sort of games and activities do you prefer? Do you prefer group and team games or do you prefer individual games? Cross your arms over your chest. Which arm is on top? Your left arm or your right arm? This is your left side anyway. This is your right side. So, is it your right side or your left side? Next one. Can you remember your dreams when you wake up? No, not usually. Yes, usually very clearly. Circle one or the other. Hold out your finger and line it up with something on the other side of the room. What eye did you close? So wherever you're sitting, you're going to point to something. Maybe you're going to point to the pot of gold up on the board, or the pumpkin at the top of the board, or the cow on top of the board. You're going to point to it, and what eye do you close to look at it more clearly? Your left or your right? When you hear a new song, what draws you more, the lyrics or the melody? So lyrics, melody. If you got to choose a topic to write about, what would you choose to write about? Dinosaurs or a bear who saves the day? Number 8. If you have 2 projects due soon, do you work on one until it's complete, then move on to the other? Or work on one until you get bored and move on to the other? So this one is work on one until it's complete, then move on. This is work on one till you get bored and then move on. Pick one or the other. Question 9. If you just want a week vacation to Disney World, would you leave now or take time to plan it? So plan it out, then go, or leave now. Which group of subjects do you prefer most? Math and science or reading and writing? Put your palms together and interlock your fingers. Which thumb is on top? So for me, it is my left thumb is on top. Yeah. Every time. Huh. So your left thumb or your right thumb? Are you good at memorizing facts? Yes, it comes easily. No, it does not come easy to me. When you encounter something confusing, do you like to talk it out or solve it in your head? So this one is I like to solve it in my head or on paper quietly. This one is I like to talk it out with someone or myself. Where can you accomplish your best work? At a desk or table? On the ground or couch? What would help you understand a tricky concept? Reading about it or hearing someone explain it? Seeing a picture chart or a diagram? Are you better at hearing and hearing and reading or seeing something happen? When starting a new assignment or assembling something new, do you skip over the directions or read them? So you carefully read the directions, you skip over the directions until you get stuck. This next page, yours looks like this. Mine looks like this. It has color on it. So what do you notice first? The number or the shape and color? What is the right answer? Green or red? Which is more closely related? This side or this side? Which is more closely related? This one or this one? Draw the letter C on your forehead. Which way is the C opening? So when I did it, It took me a second. This is mine. Is it open facing your right eye or open facing your left eye? How do you approach work that needs to be completed? Get it done right away, or do you tend to procrastinate? Procrastinate means you wait until last minute. How neat is your desk or locker? Very neat, not so much. I'm kind of in the middle. My desks aren't super, super neat. In what sort of environment to do you work best? I think 2 doesn't need to be there. In what sort of environment do you work best? I don't think the 2 needs to be there. Do you work best when it's quiet? Not necessarily quiet, but silent, but quiet. Or do you like background noise, music talking, some noise in the background? Alrighty, so you should have 24 questions circled. And on your last page, you have 2 different versions. You have this one, which your numbers are still kind of in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like they're going up, starting low and going higher. Or you can do this one where it's just lines going back and forth, and it starts with 1, goes all the way up to question 24. You shouldn't have 2 of the same on both sides. So I should not insert color L23 and R23. Only one or the other. And then it's going to show us what side is more dominant than the other side. This video is short, but it should probably take you some time to get all 24 questions answered. Oh, and remember, mine looks different than yours because I have color. You do not have color. Good luck coloring. You do probably want some colored crayons. So that way you can color each one differently. Maybe you don't want to color and you're just going to color it all gray with your pencil. But I have markers and colored pencils all around the classroom. You just got to find them.